It's my pleasure to talk with you because it's a very important, relationship between Japan and, Israel. And so recently I researched, historically, the relationship with between two people because I discovered. In Haniwa figures, it's a period of 4th, 5th, and 6th centuries in Japan. So many figures of Jewish, type persons in Kofun. It's a big tomb, which were built by people in that period. And so I think it's so important that the relationship historically between two people, but unfortunately most students never studied well profoundly these historical facts. So I think it's now we can talk about this relationship between two people historically, and also Dr. Eidelbach, it's research on the similarity of language of two people, and he said that about 3,000 words was similar.
Oh.
And so, so I historical research on that, but it's important to this similarity of language, because it's language,
the base.
Generally it came from China in Japan, but structure of the language is very different between Japan and Chinese language. And what do you think about this similarity of the language or also civilization?
Okay. Then, as a rabbi in Japan, first Tanaka Sensei, Tanaka Professor Tanaka, thank you for bringing up such an important and we can say fundamental help to both countries, because from research we can reach to the well, to the ground of the foundation of the country, and foundation of both country, no doubt, it's on historical and on a lot of minor behavior and language and like what you mentioned. And I feel just as we sit together and speak about such a kind of things, it's already shows that it exists before the research. And I'm not a professor, I'm a rabbi, but for my little study, during my time in Japan, and I study, I can say, from the road, from meeting people, from going to some universities and give lectures about Judaism, I find out that there is a lot of details, like Professor Tanaka mentioned, that there is a similarity. And as a rabbi that I like very much onsen, you say about the language and you say about the historical, but even onsen as a simple tool, it's related to Judaism. I have no doubt about this. And yes. Why? Because maybe I cover Japan for research and see why, and I interview elder people. Why you come in during the winter, during snow, almost impossible to walk 2 height meter of snow, and coming in to a water, a natural water. And of course, let's say center in Tokyo, they're not allowed to put the head, but outside in the mountains, everybody put their head in the water from time to time. And this is very, very deep similarity between Jewish culture and Japanese culture.
Yeah.
And I've been doing my travel, I can say, almost I cover Japan with this. And I saw those onsens very, very, very similar, even the structure. Some of them, we're talking about hundreds of years, was made by human being and then nature, because some of that it's a spark from the ground, but surround it's built exactly same measurement. And it's very spacious for me. I interview in the water elder people and talk to them nicely. Just I was curious why 2 o'clock in the night he come. He has a shower in the house. He say I come for spiritual. 90 years old. Not once I talk. He say, Benjamin, this is my nature, spiritual coming treatment for my tamashi, for my soul. It is not coming to clean the body. The body need a shower for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it's clean. But this part of onsen, it's also for me, as I also personal, I like onsen and I go every day. Some big bath. We, as a Hasidim, we like this. We like this.
I understand
yes.
because it's Taicho Shonin.
Wow.
It's 7th century. It discovers onsen.
Wow.
So 780.
Wow.
Near close to Kyoto. It's so nice onsen. Even now, it's so popular.
Wow.
It's a Taicho Shonin. It's
Wow.
Thai. Thai means that
Thai.
Jewish.
Yes. Oh.
Thai.
Wow.
Hata.
Atashi. Yes. What you mentioned
This is
before.
This is also priest.
Wow.
Buddhist
Wow.
priest.
Wow.
So everywhere it's they develop as
Yes.
onsen in Japan.
Because
everywhere.
it's a ritual basically for spiritual cleaning our body from the night and from the dirt of the spiritual. It means a day that we go to the onsen, basically it's a day that we like to clean ourselves, to reborn. Same as a baby in the stomach of the mother. That's the idea of onsen in Jewish religion. And we can see it here very popular, and many Japanese, they don't know even why they like so much, but they go. And that's for me very special. And
So, well,
I feel
Shintoism was there is a kiyomeru.
kiyomeru.
Clean.
Wow, clean.
Clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hana. So,
Wow.
It means that with water,
Yeah.
it's wash.
That's very special.
In Israel, it's just, the water is not so much.
Okay, we have many natural onsen, but we build almost every village, like my village. One day, Tanaka said, "You're welcome to come to visit Israel, and please stay in my village in Israel." There is a few this kind of bus, and we're talking about very small village, but maybe there is 5 of this kind of natural water. We call it in Hebrew mikveh. Mikveh, it's a place where the water is holding there, and you're welcome to come. There is one for lady and one for men. To separate, and looks same almost as Japan. You will see. I took some of my Japanese friends, they was amazed. They say, we never heard about this. But actually it's belong to the community, it's everybody knows about this in Israel. And we can say every Israeli, they know very well about this, and they use it.
So probably Jewish people who came to Japan, it's, surprise is, many onsen everywhere in Japan.
Yes. This is even secular Jewish people, or they don't keep yet the proper law of Jewish law. They know very well, and many, when they come to this country of Japan, they amazed as well to see so many here and surprised from this culture. Of course, some people, they are shy to go in, but the majority that I myself took, they was very, very deep connect to the idea, and they understand this is Japan. And I say it's also good recommendation for people to be relaxed. That's why maybe there is no terror attack in Tokyo. It's relaxing people, relaxing the brain. Because when spiritually we are clean, we will be physically clean. We need to be both. We have to be both clean. It means when spirit clean, then physically clean. I believe that if a terrorist will sit 1 hour in the onsen, he will not do terror attack anymore. That's my belief. Because he will clean his physical, but he will clean his spirit. He will never think such a kind of thing. And it's important. It's important. Unfortunately, around here, where I live now...
You mean that also cleans the crime?
Yes. Yes, from the person, from the kokoro, from the heart, then he will not do the action. We 100% believe in it, in Jewish religion. And this part, it's help and develop the personality should be more clean, because we start the day same as we born. In the stomach of the mother, baby is full of water, covered by water.
70%.
Yes, covered by the body, water, but in the stomach is covered by water. Then every day we reborn. We go into the water same as the stomach of the baby, of the mother. And that's maybe, for me, as a rabbi, one similarity.
Of course.
Yes.
That's why they remain in Japan. And, it's very interesting because in the hymn, Japanese hymn, Kimigayo.
Yes. Kimigayo.
So someone translates in, Hebrew language.
Wow.
It's Hebrew. This Kimigayo means also tear with our land.
Wow.
So that's why this theme is from the Waka of 8th century.
Wow.
So in that period already, they knew that this Japan is, our land. Yeah.
Nice.
So I think it's also the hymn of Israel means that we are going to East.
Wow, Israel.
So it's this, even the Old Testament, it's so many words which suggests the Japanese existence in the East.
Wow.
So I try to
look for it.
Try to look for these phenomena and
nice.
Very interesting. So that's why we are very different from Korean or Chinese people, because it's another knowledge, another experience with Jewish people who came to Japan.
I agree.
I
agree. You can see, of course, I was not living in China, and I didn't live in Korea, but of course, every country is the best. But what we can say about Japan, from that point, it's super reliable. That's why Japanese can make Toyota. And other countries, they can take the knowledge of Toyota and maybe copy something, but they cannot make Toyota. They cannot make Honda. They cannot make whatever the foundation. And now they taking our video, it's made by Sony. It's mean because people of Japan, they are very reliable and they keep certain law. Normally the nature of human being is opposite than this. The nature of human being, sometimes he like to cheat, he like to say dishonest. And the nature of Japan, from my experience as a rabbi or as a person or as a businessman, is I feel super reliable. When I go on the street, or if I lose my wallet, not once, I got it back. it shows you the power here, it's a different than other country. Again, we don't blame about other country, but something very strong point of understand the moral of Judaism, because in Judaism we have those kind of moral, we have many law, and it's written.
Yeah.
In Japan it's not written, it's the society, it's the society understandable.
Yeah,
We have to clean, we have this, we have to do this, we have to do this. It's a society error, it's written by error.
Yes.
But that's also beautiful.
So very, it's very different because it's Jewish people with a language,
Yes.
So global.
Yes.
He express and represents themselves.
Yeah.
But Japanese is not. No, worse.
I see.
The atmosphere and air.
Wow.
Created
Well,
air to
they
communicate with
yes.
each other.
No, there is a lot of books from the Bible time. Basically, they are explaining. Even these days, it's explained in the old time. For example, when I spoke before about the New Year, of course, we celebrate New Year in 2022. But I have no doubt that 2,000 years ago, we celebrate exactly same. Nothing changed. It was not developed. Certain things in Judaism, it's developed because maybe many years ago we were something else, but I changed to this kind of uniform or something. But many things never change.
That's why.
Because there is
new ISIS.
Yeah.
Almost like
Yes,
you.
yes.
It's,
Yes, the beard, I never cut in my life. I never even cut little. Jew son sai imamade, never cut. Never cut. I use sometimes conditioner, but never cut. We're not allowed to cut, as a Jewish Bible say.
The Bible is.
Yes, Bible say. Then we keep the beard complete, and we follow the law. It means the next generation will be same, and the next generation will be same, and the previous generation was same. And in the same time, we are allowed to eat sushi. It means that's what the combination of the fashion world and the old world. We are allowed to eat sushi, but I have to follow the kosher regulation, the law of what I'm allowed to eat, what I cannot eat, and so on. And we have a lot of textbooks about this. And actually we study all our life. I can say even my papa is Achichu Nanasai, he still studied those laws. Because this law never endless. Yes, that's there.
So I think it's a role Jewish people is, talks almost things.
Almost.
Yeah.
Even what we allow to use to wear, we have a Jewish law. Even the fabric, what type of fabric, we have a law on it. This fabric, it's made only from wool, no linen. We're not allowed to mix. Linen and wool cannot be mixed because linen is grow from the ground, wool from the sheep. We cannot mix these two power together. This is Bible say. Years of generation, people keep this kind of tradition, not to mix wool and linen. How you say linen in Japanese? Linen.
Because it's head of the Jewish, religion. So it's about like Sharon. It's very free.
Yes. Yes.
And
correct.
So it's the freedom. It's of the choice.
Of course. Of course. And that's why there is a Jews from Afghanistan. From Pakistan, from Iran, from Africa, from Morocco, from Russia, from Poland, from everywhere. We don't have a demand to make a copy of the person. We have free in most of the things, but certain things, yes. And then there is a law that most of the Jews keep same. As I say, even this one, I keep it we keep it kosher, and I have a mark here inside that it's kosher. It means it's allowed to be used. It's made in Japan. Of course, I made it in Japan, but it's kosher fabric. It's kosher allow to use for me. It means maybe some other person, Jewish person, if he live in America, he can get it in America. He can use it in Israel. But we follow certain regulation, but this is made in Japan. We respect the country, we communicate, we live together, and I feel that's why.
That's we Japanese cannot understand. They live, everywhere, every country, but they, follow the same legal, same, way.
We have American Jews, we have Japanese Jews. JJ. JJ. The idea is basically because of the textbook and because of the mother education. In Jewish religion, the school is important, but the point is the mother, and I believe in Japan it's also very strong. The mother, she is education the child, but sometimes the mother doesn't have enough tools. We have to educate. She wants to look for tools, and we have a lot of tools for Jewish mother who want to educate the child, even the steps from what age to start to educate. Of course, every Jewish boy go to school, but mother, she is the education. She giving the power to the child. She is giving basically same as the 9 months. The mother made the child. We believe the future year, mother obligation, and father, I'm supporting. I have to help. I clean the house. I do much as I can, but the mother, she is the education.
Yeah, that's why the Jewish people who came to Japan always with,
built this one.
This one.
Yes. We never cut. The mother take care of this. The mother make sure that they will not change even clothing, how to wear a certain way. And that's even the organizing of the house, we rely on the mother. I not as a work, as this is the fundamental of our foundation. Not as I say, I'm to do the cleaning, but I want my wife to take care of the atmosphere. It should be light up, should be, and that's we believe again. Hopefully, Japan these days will be respect more ladies for work. For other, but we can say in general, it's similarity.
Yeah, I think also Japanese people also keep always the same way of living.
Yes.
Because even in, I think it's why the emperor system continued until today, the same.
Yes.
And also it's funny, not funny, but the Jewish people who helped the emperor's house to keep, because I think Takeuchi Sukune, it's the first, Naidaiji, it's a prime minister under the emperor. He's probably Jewish. Takeuchi Sukune, yeah. Because it's just, Japanese Jewish came through the peninsula of Korea, and Kudara, it's Ra means that Roman. And Tatsukan, it's before the Kudara, there was a name of Takkan. Tats means that Hatashi. I think they came from Central Asia to Korea, but they are very, friendly with Japanese people because after they came to Japan and then also contact with Japan. So I think this story of Jewish people in Japan is so interesting, and but so many manner or so many festival. It's very similar to those of Israel type.
Yeah.
And but Japanese people forget all the origin of this festival or dance or any.
And that's Tanaka Sensei work.
Yeah.
少しずつ through your research,
Yeah.
you will bring back every Japanese person to his roots.
Yeah.
And it's, I believe, this is what we're doing today. It's the meeting today. It's one of will be many from time to time, and hopefully we will able to develop this community. And God willing, we will get a help from the Emperor of Japan to discover more details.
Yeah.
What is the secret of the relationship and the beauty of the tsunaru, of the connection
Yeah.
between Japanese
Yeah.
and Jewish people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tanaka-san. And now I do normally always one coin for charity. That's my tradition. And Tanaka-san, you do one
thank
also.
you.
Yes, you take and you put in, and that's our mitzvah. Ikoto. Because what we do today, we give to society. And we like to do this action. Onegaishimasu. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Okay, thank you again.
Yes. Okay.
Tanaka-san,
Thank you.
Tanaka Sensei,
Yeah,
Professor Tanaka.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your beautiful discover.
Yeah.
And I hope I can see you again and again and again.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.